Alright guys, what's going on? It's Sawtooth Alpha 333 here, back with another video, and you're watching some Capture the Flag gameplay that I got like last week. Anyways, so I got a story for you guys, and I think y'all are actually going to like this story. It's pretty crazy, and it happened to me this weekend. It is Wednesday right now, and Saturday I was fixing my car because I just got a new car, I guess about 6 months ago. It's my first car, so I started driving last April. So, I'm pretty excited to have my first car, so I'm taking care of it, and I make sure everything's okay. I noticed there was a rattling noise, and I fixed it. So once I fixed it, I took the car around the block. Alright, and this is where it gets crazy. Took it around the block, and of course, I forgot to put my seatbelt on. Now, I live on like a back road, and so I just took I went halfway down the back road and turned up and went to the highway. And when I get onto the highway, I come off the side street, get on the highway, and I'm going down the highway, I'm cruising out in 5th gear, and cop turns his lights on. Alright, so I pull over onto this other side street, which leads to my house. And when I pull over to the side street, he gets out the car, and as I'm reaching for my license and registration, when he gets out the car, he starts flipping out. Like, he has himself pinned behind his door, he is screaming at me, and I'm a little scared because this is my first time ever being pulled over by a police officer, because I don't get in trouble with police officers. And he starts freaking out, screaming at me. I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? And I stick my hands out the window. I'm like, yeah, I'm not hiding anything. I'm not doing anything. And of course, I'm shaking because I'm scared because I've never been pulled over, like I said. And so he comes to the window. He says, license and registration. I said, that's what I was going for. He said, no, you're not. You were trying to hide something. I was like, no, sir, I'm not. He was like, are you sure? I was like, yes. So get out. He goes back and he calls him back up. So another cruiser comes flying down the road with the lights on, and he pulls up and he comes up to the car, and he is just like saying, what'd you get pulled over for, da da da. And then he goes over to the arresting officer, or the guy who gave me the ticket, and he starts talking to him. They start laughing, so I'm thinking, oh, okay, there's nothing good about to happen here. And I was getting kind of worried, and I was still shaking, I was still nervous, my hands were on the wheel, so I wasn't like doing anything. And so then another cruiser pulls up behind the second cruiser. So I now have 3 cops and 3 cruisers sitting behind me, all for a seatbelt ticket, which you think is ridiculous. Well, it gets worse. So as the guys are talking, the 3 cops are talking outside the arresting officer's car, the sheriff pulls up of my county. And of course, him and his little deputy get out. Of course, it's the sheriff. So the sheriff starts making jokes, and I guess they found out I was a first-time offender, and I guess he kind of took advantage of that. So he tried to really kind of scare me, I guess. So he was like, okay, I'm going to search your car. And when he said that, he kind of pulled me out the car. He was like, you hiding any drugs, weapons, anything? He patted me down and get out the car. He said, all right, I'm going to search your car. I was like, all right, cool. You can bring dogs if you want. I ain't got no drugs. I ain't got nothing in my car that you can find that's going to get me in trouble. He was like, okay. He goes in there, doesn't even search my car. He searches my book bag, which is really annoying, I guess, because I was told you were going to search my car, but you searched my book bag. Which, there's nothing in my book bag because, it's my school book bag. Heck, our school rules are stricter than most rules are in public. So, I guess, I don't know. I guess he thought he was going to find something. He didn't find anything, and he ended up giving me a $25 ticket. And I just don't understand why to give me a seatbelt ticket, it required for 5, 6, 7 cops to show up. I don't get it. My mom is down the road at the park, and Lord knows if she would have came out the park and saw her son getting searched by 5, 6, 7 cops, it would be bad. It wouldn't be good, and I just wouldn't like that, I guess you could say, because I'm not a trouble kid. I don't get in trouble. But I thought it was pretty hilarious, I guess, for the fact that when I handed him the registration, I handed him the wrong registration. So instead of doing his job, he was trying to make a point, and he realized that he wrote the ticket out to the wrong car. And so, it was just kind of a crazy story I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you want more, like, comment, subscribe, and peace out. Hope you guys have a good day.